Hello, my name is Chris, VK2BYI. This time I have produced a video to demonstrate FTRestore, a Windows program that can upload, download and compare memory channels and menu settings in the Yaseu FTdx1200, FTdx3000, FT-991 and 991A model transceivers. Each time a firmware upgrade is performed on these transceivers, the meticulously programmed memory channel values and menu settings are lost and revert to their factory default values. So I developed FTRestore so that these settings can be saved, the firmware upgrade applied, and the settings quickly restored again so that you can be back on air with a reconfigured transceiver as soon as possible. You can visit my website at www.vk2byi.com.au where you will find the FTRestore documentation and setup programs, as well as a link to subscribe to the VK2BYI FTRestore support group on Groups.io. After downloading and installing the latest release, start FTRestore, which will display a splash screen followed by the main window. When you create a new memory channel worksheet, you will need to specify the serial port settings to use to connect to the transceiver. Look for the Silicon Labs USB to UART Bridge Enhanced COM port in Device Manager to determine the COM port number. In this example it is COM4. Select the Enhanced COM port and select Request to Send from the Flow Control drop-down. These are the default settings for transceivers supported by FTRestore. It is possible to have more than one memory channel worksheet open if you have more than one of the transceiver models supported by FTRestore connected via different COM ports. You can enter the values for a new memory channel by typing the frequency in Hertz and by making selections from the drop-down list box controls. However, the first step typically may be to make sure you have a complete backup of the current transceiver configuration. Fetch the current memory channel values, wait for this full set of values to be read from the transceiver, save the results into a memory channel worksheet file. Fetch the current menu settings. Wait for the full set of values to be read from the transceiver. Save the results into a menu settings file. You now have a backup of the transceiver configuration. If you close FTRestore, any currently open worksheets and the port settings used to connect to the transceiver will be saved. The next time you start FTRestore, the worksheet will be open and connected to the associated transceiver automatically. To restore the transceiver's configuration, set the memory channel values, wait for the full set of values to be written to the transceiver, set the menu settings, wait for the full set of values to be written to the transceiver. The transceiver configuration has now been restored. There is a built-in serial terminal that can be used to send cat commands to a transceiver and to display any response. Macro definitions can be created and saved and reopened as needed, which are then displayed on the macro toolbar. For example, you can create convenience macros like powering off your transceiver, or have different macro definition files for various contests that can be used to quickly program key memories. For further information regarding FTRestore, please refer to the documentation available for download from my website. You should also subscribe to the FTRestore support forum on Groups.io by entering your email address in the text box and clicking subscribe. Alternatively, you can visit the Groups.io support group and sign up. Thank you for your interest. 73, this is Chris, VK2BYI.